We are the Crafty.
They got ya.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dennis.
I'm Andrew.
We are the Crafty Lumberjacks. Happy holidays. Welcome to class today. Shout out to Fiskars for having us. And of course, Michaels. We do these classes every year, once a month. Excuse me, every month. Once a month, every year. And actually, we have a big announcement. We are going to be continuing these classes throughout next year, 2025. Can you believe it? We're already here. So we hope you join us throughout next year. Thank you all for being here throughout the year. We have so much fun in these classes. It's so nice to get crafty with you and connect with you all. Today, we have a very special class because we are making our DIY origami plaid Christmas trees.
I love these trees because you really don't need a lot of materials for making these. So if you're at home and you're watching and you don't have any materials, go grab a piece of paper and a pair of scissors right now so you can craft with us. These are so cute. These are so super easy to make. They make a really great decorations for your tablescape. You could put a tree on every plate and everyone could take them home, or you can keep them year after year. These would look great on a mantle. You can do these smaller. They would be cute as little ornaments, or you can make them bigger with bigger paper. I love these. They're super versatile. So again, if you want to craft along today, grab a piece of paper and a pair of scissors, and that's pretty much all you really need.
Yes, and of course, like always, we're going to be doing an epic giveaway at the end of class today. It's only for the people that are here joining us live now on the class. We're going to ask a trivia question at the end of class, and then we ask you to DM us your answers, whether you're reaching out on social media. We're Crafty Lumberjacks across Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, and then also you can email us your answers at craftylumberjacks@gmail.com. And of course, we're going to be going over that as we go through the class. But I think we can get started here. I just joined on the other computer here, so I can be on the chat with you all if you have questions or if I'm going too fast.
Yes, and we have Kayla here from Fiskars as well. So if you have any questions as well, she will help answer them. But if you're crafting along and you feel a little stuck, don't worry. We're going to make the tree twice. And it's one of those things that it's pretty repetitive. So once you get the hang of it, you're going to be like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah. And yes, it's all about that fold. It's all about that fold. Yes. So we'll try to go slow and try to keep up. And again, like Andrew said, we'll go through it a few times so you can get the hang of it. We have, yes, the paper does need to be square. I think we can jump right into it. Hello in Iowa.
Hello, Iowa. Yes, so you just need a square piece of paper. Now, if you're using a computer paper, 8x11 type paper, you can do the old flip the corner and then cut down the excess to give yourself a square. Or if you have a paper cutter, which we're going to be using in a little bit, you could cut yours down with a paper cutter.
And then, of course, at the end of the class here, we're going to be using our Fiskars board maker.
Our gifting board.
Yes.
I love the gifting board.
And actually, we just heard that the gifting board is going to be discontinued. So if this is an item that you really want, you want to purchase it within the next couple of months. Because this is going to be the last of it. But very special today, we're actually giving away a gifting board at the end of class. So, we hope you stay through, and I think we've done a lot of talking. Anderson said he liked the stockings in the background.
Thanks, Anderson. I just have to say, because I just need to give a little plug to the gifting board, but I'll talk about it more later. This can make envelopes, bows, and boxes, so it's really versatile, and it's super easy to use.
And we're sad to see it go.
I mean, we'll still have ours back.
Hello from Bucks County. We love Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
All right, let's get started. If we can switch the cameras here.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's that? Later. All right, so I'm starting. So you can get these beautiful paper packs at Michael's. They come with about 52 sheets of paper in each pack. Really fun. Some of them are double-sided. This one happens to be single-sided, but really cute. This is the one I'm using today. You, of course, can purchase these at Michael's. They go on sale often, so it's a great little buy. And we're going to get started. So you want to have your piece of paper in front of you. I'm going to try to just pull this out a little bit wider so you can see. How many people are making this with me today? Great. Awesome. Yes, Connie, Sarah, thank you. Jennifer won her Fiskars Gifting Board last month. It's awesome.
Yes, Jennifer.
Yes, Kathy is crafting with us. Jen L. Yes, T is going to try. Love to hear it. So we have our square piece of paper. I'm working with a 12 by 12 piece of paper.
Is this fine? How the camera?
I think so. Yeah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over so it's the white side up. The white side up. And now I'm just going to do 2 folds. I'm going to fold it from top to bottom. So I'm basically making a square. You know what I mean? Kind of folding it like a little clutch or a little rectangle, just one
folding
way.
it to one side.
And now we are going to be using our boning folder. If you don't have one, you can use a ruler, you can use your finger. You just want to press it down really well.
Yes, the boning tool is a great holiday gift if you're looking to give one to a crafter, just because it's really inexpensive and it's super useful.
And guess what? No bones included.
Yes, and plastic. This will be in the giveaway as well.
Yes. So then we're going to open it up and we're going to fold the opposite direction, so that we're folding this, that we have 4 squares. Now it does get a little kind of confusing. Andrew and I had, made these a whole bunch of times. But after a while, it's kind of like, what am I doing? So just try to kind of, be patient and work with me, and then we'll get there. I promise.
Are we making the base or the trees first? We're making the trees first.
Okay, so now that we fold, we're going to flip our paper over.
Yeah, so if you have a piece of paper that doesn't have 2 sides to it, if it's just one color, you still want to flip it over.
I put my hand up on your hip. Okay, so now that we fold, we're going to do corner to corner. And, because this is an origami project, you really want to do your best to line everything up as even as possible. It will still work if you don't, but, you'll get the sharpest and the best results if everything is really folded well and everything is very symmetrical and lined up perfectly.
Yes.
But, you don't have to do that.
And, Dennis is doing
a game breaker changer.
Dennis is doing one of my favorite tips for folding. Keep on going.
Yeah, and then you're going to fold the other corner to corner,
where he's holding the paper in place and then starting in the center and then going out. I think that's a good way of keeping everything in line the best you can. So starting in the center and then going out. Now, if you don't have a boning tool, you can use your finger. You can use a Michael's gift card or a credit card or anything like that.
Are we making the base? Oh, yes, sorry. All right, and then we're going to open that up. So that is our first handful of folds. So you can see you kind of have almost like a little snowflake. Okay, so now I'm going to flip my paper over. And what I'm going to do, a cootie catcher. What? Never heard of that.
I've never heard
of
that.
But I like that.
I'm going to Google that.
And
I don't know what I'm going to find, but I'm going to Google that.
We're going to see it's kind of like rising in the top now. So I flip the paper over on my white side, and I'm just going to press it in the center, and it should pop up. Elementary school days. Now, once it's popped up, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our 2 outside corners in together like this. And essentially, we're making a little box. Oh my gosh, look how perfect that is. Did you all catch that? I'll open it up again. So we did our pop. So it should help. And then your corners are going to be coming in together to meet, to almost fold. This looks like something from Stranger Things here. You see? So that it's like a little box or a little diamond.
Yeah, I was going to say a diamond. It reminds me of like a diamond.
Everybody feeling okay? Can I move on? Very nice, very nice.
All right. You can move on.
Now that we have this, you see, it almost looks like those little origami balloons, kind of. All right, now I'm gonna
do my favorite. It's my paper. It's the paper.
The paper airplane is what we're calling. So we're gonna take from the top corner here. So my bottom is open, and I'm gonna make a fold to the center line here,
just like you're making a paper airplane. You know that iconic paper airplane fold.
No, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, I don't have a TED Talk about it. But you know, you fold it in and then you fold the other one and it looks like a paper
And now
airplane.
I'm folding the other side. So I'm only working with the one side that is facing me. How you doing? Everybody watching their Christmas movies?
Let us know what your favorite Christmas movies are in the chat because we need some new ones. I mean, we're always happy to revisit old ones, but
yeah, someone missed the start. We're going to go back and redo this all over again. This is just the first time, and then we'll go and do it a little quicker.
Yes, Dana, you can use any size square you want. We're using a 12 by 12, but a 10 by 12 or a 10 by 10 would work just fine.
All right, so now that I did that fold, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to make my paper airplane fold, trying to make it as perfect as possible at the top, but also not stressing about it because sometimes depending on what paper you're using, it just doesn't work as well. You know, and usually when you're working with origami, you're using like a thinner paper. This, you know, cardstock is a little thicker, but we really like the look of it.
Yeah, I do think, especially if you're starting out, a thinner paper, like a typical, you know, computer paper or construction paper is a little easier to work with. Some Christmas movies people love are Elf, Home Alone 2, Christmas Story, Grinch with Jim Carrey.
All right, now before we move on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the bottom of my tree here. So you can already see we have our tree shape. We don't need this little tie, end of a tie part. So I'm going to take my scissors and just snip that off as straight as possible. And yes, we will be giving a pair of scissors away for the giveaway.
There it is. You know, this is a great craft for me because I'm just like literally sitting and watching.
I know. How did I end up with this job?
You know, I don't know.
I'm the Cratchit. He's the Scrooge.
That's work.
Okay. So now this is where it gets a little tricky. So we're gonna now that you cut off your base here, you're gonna lay your triangle flat. And now what's gonna happen? I guess I'm gonna call this like invert the sides. So I'm gonna keep this flat just so I know where I'm at while I'm working. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open one side, and I'm gonna open this up. It's almost like a little cup or a little taco or a little crepe. Open it up, and I'm gonna invert this outside piece inside.
So you're just gonna push the outside piece in. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I did that side. Now I'm going to repeat. Open up this side, push it in. So you might have to kind of use your finger just to kind of help the paper a little bit. And I like to do it one side at a time. So before I flip it over, I'm going to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time in the right year. And now I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to open up my fold here, and then I'm just going to tuck the outside fold in. Oops.
You really do have to manipulate the paper a little bit. That's where like a thinner paper does make it a little bit easier. But as you can see, Dennis is taking his fingers and he's kind of
I'm just kind of pushing
making sure
in the
the
corner
top,
there.
especially,
And now I'm going to do this side. So I'm going to open it up, hold it down, and push this outside edge in.
Dana said she wants to try one of those folded magazine Christmas trees.
Oh,
Those are
yes.
so fun.
We actually did that. That's like one of our first projects we did together.
You know, Dana, that's such a fun project, and it's so repetitive. It's so easy.
So now this is essentially it. We're almost there, believe it or not. So not too bad. And now what it should kind of look like is almost like an accordion, or I like to think it looks like my air conditioner. You know, the outside pieces that open up.
Or almost like a vacuum filter.
Yeah. So each side should kind of look like that.
I think it looks more like an accordion or a fan on each side. You lost me on those last folds.
Okay, we'll go over it again.
Yeah, we will go over it again when we make the tree one more time.
All right, so now that we're here, what we're going to do is cut it. So you don't have to measure this out or anything. You could, but we're just going to wing it. So we're going to do 3 slits. And really the main important part is that you don't cut all the way in the middle. You just cut a little bit. And we're going to just kind of eyeball it about an inch up. Oh, Teddy's here. an inch up. So we're gonna start here and just go in just like about halfway. And then I'm gonna go up and give another little slit, just about an inch up. So I'm cutting through all my 4 pieces on one side here, and then another inch or so up.
Now, a tip that I learned when I made my first one is don't cut too high up because it becomes really challenging to fold.
Yeah, the smaller it gets harder to fold.
I mean, you can do it, but just so you know, it does get harder to fold.
So now I'm going to repeat on the other side. And the main important part here is just keeping it as even as possible with your first cut line. And again, we're not going all the way through the paper. We're just going about halfway. And I'm going to repeat, trying to match up my first cuts that I did. Again, not cutting all the way, just about halfway. I'll hold this up close so you can see where I cut. This one's a little off, but that's okay.
You know, you really don't notice those types of things once it's all, you know.
Yeah. And now this is where we take our metal ruler. If you have one, if you don't, you can just fold it. But what we're going to do, starting from the, how'd you explain this?
Starting from the bottom.
During our rehearsal.
Starting from the bottom of the top cut.
Okay, here, I'll just do it so you can see it. And I'm holding my ruler here at the bottom of the other cut. And I'm going to just fold it over my ruler, just one piece of paper at a time.
Why don't you show it without the ruler? Just so
okay,
I think the ruler is covering it a little bit.
So I just have my one little piece of paper here, and I'm just going to fold it with the edge. Have you ever made really big trees?
Not like this, but that'd be so cool.
I like to use the ruler because it just helps me
get that really nice.
Yeah, line. And I'm just going to fold this over and repeat on all of my little individual sides of my tree here.
So you start...
Take the ruler from the top cut into the corner and just fold it.
So you're basically making a diagonal fold from the cut to the corner.
And guess what? This just in from the North Pole.
What?
If you win the giveaway, you're getting one of these metal rulers.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, we should have rehearsed that.
What, like getting a call from Santa?
Yeah. Because I was like, not prepared for that.
And we're just going to repeat. Oh gosh, sorry, y'all. I'm like, my arms are like wrapped around this camera. Why am I'm breathing heavily?
No, I just feel like I probably should do something. Can I move the camera so people can
Sure. Yeah, why don't you hold the camera?
There we go, everybody.
And I'm just going to continue and do that around my whole tree here.
Can we show this?
This little paper is so cute.
This little paper is so cute.
What do you want to show?
Just so everyone can really see it. Let's show it like this. So you go.
So you're going opposite. But that's
okay. Oh. No, I can go this way.
Sorry.
And sometimes the paper is a little stuck together, so you want to just make sure it's not. And then fold it. And you really just want to really make sure you get that corner. That's going to give you that classic tree shape. And just fold it
Anderson
down.
said my tree ripped. Oh no. Are you using like computer paper?
There we go.
That's kind of why I like the cardstock as well, just because it's a little more sturdy.
Yeah.
So as they're kind of folding, hopefully you won't get any rips. But I really do find they're very forgiving. Once you kind of open them up and reveal your tree shape, they really look beautiful.
Yeah, 'tis the season to be forgiving,
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that too.
Oh, it's Tessa, by the way. Hi, Tessa.
Tessa, I'm so sorry to hear about your tree. Tessa is our niece. Our niece and our nephew are crafting with us today. We actually saw them yesterday?
Oh,
no, the day before yesterday.
Okay,
we were in LA. We have had a crazy week. You want to tell them what we did?
No.
Okay.
But you can.
We helped decorate the White House this week, which was super fun, super creative. It was a great experience. This is our second year in a row doing it. And what's wonderful is we meet people from all over, and it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful.
It's just wonderful. So we've been crafting nonstop.
All right. So then you want to just take some time and
fluff your tree.
Fluff your tree. I mean, how cute is that?
And that's our first little tree. So I know a lot of people stumbled. That's okay. It's kind of confusing, like we said.
Yeah, we're going to make another one.
And now what we have, see here, this all ripped here. What we do is we purchase these stars from Michael so that we can cover our rips if we have one at the top. These ones came out a little better than the one that I did, but I was kind of being rough with it. And then you could just cover up your little top.
I mean, it also gives it a nice little top. But if yours is a little rough and you don't have a star, you could always put a little paint and make it look like snow.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute. Or like glitter.
But I mean,
how cute. A little like forest of these would be amazing on your centerpiece or your mantle. So cute.
I think they're so
as
cute.
Tree toppers. As present toppers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Kathy only has 4 sides. Uh-oh, Kathy. Okay, we're going to start again, Sandy. Okay, everybody ready to kind of dive into it one more time? I'm going to go a little faster, but not too fast.
I'm actually going to craft along too, just in case we get to a point where we want to show something over.
Okay, so are you want me to be explaining again? Okay, so I'm using this paper 12 by 12. It doesn't matter which size you use. It just has to be a full square.
Okay, so, everybody ready to start?
Yes, Aubrey's ready. She said, let's go. And just Teddy wanted to say hi. Teddy, you little baby.
Tessa, grab another piece of paper and let's do it.
All right, so we're going to start. I love this paper. How cute.
That paper is
You can't see. It's almost like a teal.
Yeah, like a mint and a dark teal. It's very cute.
All right, so we're going to start with a piece of paper. We're going to flip it over. And we're going to just fold down and fold across. If you have a bone folder, or you can even use your scissor, it really helps to have these folds nice and tight. And we're going to open it and fold the other direction.
Start in the middle and crease out.
Yeah, and the best thing about the Michael's classes is that this is being recorded, so they repost these on their YouTube channel. We also have a full tutorial on our blog with the steps written out if you like to see the steps and craft along with it. But you can always go check that out. Or again, if you want to review the steps, you can go watch the video in about a day or two. All right, so now once we did that, we're going to flip our paper over, and we're going to go triangle to triangle, corner to corner. So we're going to go up, fold from the middle out. Really helps you get a nice little point at the edge of your paper. Reopen it, and we're going to fold the other direction, corner to corner. You know, I feel like the holidays snuck up on us this year, so we are kind of behind on all our holiday movie watching. We started Christmas Vacation with our niece and nephew the other day. We did go see the Broadway show. There's a Broadway musical called Elf. We did get to see that. That was really fun.
It was that late Thanksgiving.
Really. But when that happened, I was like so grateful that Thanksgiving was late, because I feel like that. Yeah. All right. So now that we have all our folds, I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to just pop the center. Good. Everybody doing okay? This class was great excuse to skip our Christmas parade. It's way too cold for that, so thank you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we have our helper. Teddy, can I have this? I love you.
Come here. Oh, he wanted to pop it, you know?
He wanted to pop it. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my 2 outside corners. So this is the reason why we pop it is this is just going to kind of help you get it. And we're just going to push this together.
And then gather up the
corner.
corners.
Yep, together. So we have a little triangle or sorry, a diamond or a square. You see? Everybody feeling good? I know this is kind of the easy part, and then it gets like tricky. All right, so now we're gonna fold our paper airplanes. So we're just gonna fold one side. And fold the other side in. Now I know the next step is where people kind of get a little lost, which is
the next step totally is the trickiest step of the whole thing. So if you got a little lost, don't worry. I'm making one as well, so we can do it with mine and we can do it with yours.
Just so once I have that one done, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do my paper airplanes on this side. There are actually like a handful of different ways that you can do this, but we find this one to be the least confusing, believe it or not. But once you kind of get the hang of it, it is kind of like mindless and very easy, and you can kind of just binge watch and kind of make these. All right, so now that I did my 2 sides, I'm going to cut off this little bottom here. Yes, we got all our paper from Michael's in those beautiful paper packs. I think they come with like 52 pieces of paper. Some are double-sided, some are single-sided, like the ones we're using today. But we really love those. We kind of pick them up anytime we go because they're often on sale. What I love too, just a little plug for Fiskars. I'm using these scissors. This just cut through 4 pieces of paper, cardstock, so easily. You know, they're my favorite. They're my favorite. All right. So now that we cut off the bottom there, what we're going to do, we're going to work one side at a time. This is where it gets confusing.
Everybody, pay attention.
So we're going to open up our little side flap here, and then we're going to push the outside flap in. So you can kind of open it with your finger here, just like a little crepe or a burrito or a taco or
a cornucopia.
And we're going to push in that outside piece so that it lays nice and flat. Now I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to open this side, get my finger in there just to kind of get it ready. Then I'm going to push this outside piece in. So you see this is like this, almost like a little party hat. And push this in. Good. Once you're there, you should have a flat piece. I'm going to open it. I'm sorry, not open it. I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to open my little flap here, and then I'm going to take my outside piece and invert it. So I'm just going to take my fingers just to open this up so it's a little easier to work with, and I'm going to pop that corner in. And then, you know, folding in. How's everybody doing this?
No one's typing. So
no one's typing. I think they're good.
Sign.
It's a good sign. No one's typing. Okay, now I'm going to do it the same thing. I'm going to open the side, and then I'm going to take my outside piece, and I'm going to push it in. No, it's not. It's not a good sign.
Oh, no.
All right, so now you can do your check. You should see it looks like the accordion.
Glad to hear you're using your scraps, Tessa. Wait, should we just show this one more time?
Sure, you can do that step one more time.
Okay,
sure.
So everyone, I'm at the same spot that we started with the 2 flaps. So I'm just going to do it with my tree. So these are the 2 paper airplane folds. So like Dennis said, start on one side, open up the paper airplane fold, and then like Dennis did, stick your hand right in here and just push it out. And then manipulate the paper so this outside fold is pushed in. just like that. And then you're going to repeat it again. So I open it up, open up the fold, stick my hand in here and manipulate the paper. Actually, the bone folder can help. I can push this in.
Kathy, how you doing?
And there we go. So I have one side done. It should look completely flat. I'm going to flip it over with my 2 paper airplane folds, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to open it. Kathy said it's not good.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to, I think a good tip is to really hold down the side that you're not working with. That's going to help everything kind of stay together so it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this again. So I have my paper airplane fold. I'm holding it down really tight. I'm going to open it, stick my hand in here, and then push this
Outside.
in like this. And then I'm going to do it one more time. So I'm opening it, I'm really holding on this side now. And then I'm going to push it.
We have a lot of Kathys in the house. Kathy D messed up at the center pop. I need Teddy for help. My bottom edge isn't open like yours. I must have not cut it right on the last step.
And here we have it. So we have 4 flaps over here and 4 flaps over here. Okay, and I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to start cutting. So again, we want 3 cuts. You can do as many cuts as you want, really, but I think 3 looks great. So like Dennis, I'm going to start from the bottom.
Sit over here.
And I'm not going all the way to the center. And I'm not going to cut my cat.
Joseph, thank you for coming. Happy holidays.
So I'm going about halfway to the center. So about a 4th way through the whole thing.
Again, we're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the class today, so we hope you stay through the end. The giveaway is only open to people who are on the live now. Again, we're going to ask for a trivia question, and then we ask you to send us your answers via DM, cross social media, Crafty Lumberjacks, or you can email us your answers, craftylumberjacks@gmail.com. And may the best crafter win.
That's right. Okay, so I have my 3 cuts on each side, as you can see.
About how much uncut paper are you leaving in the center of your tree as you make the cuts?
So I go about halfway to the fold. Does that explain it? So like you can see, like here's the fold. So I go about halfway.
Yes, Dana, you can send us an Instagram message.
Okay, so now I'm going to start. And I'm going from here, I'll start at the top. From the top cut, the bottom of the top cut, I'm going to do a diagonal from here to the edge. So Dennis used the ruler, I think, which is a great tip, but I'm not going to do that just so you can see it a little better right now. I'll probably go to the ruler in a second. But so I'm going from the cut, I'm doing a diagonal. So I really want to focus on getting that nice sharp tree branch look. And if they're not perfect, that's okay. That's what tree is, am I right?
Tessa, who is watching with you all? Is it Anderson, Mom, or just you? Or what's the vibe? Where's Winnie?
And with this, I just always want to make sure I'm not folding 2 papers at once.
What about Christmas albums? Anybody listening to Christmas music? What are your favorite Christmas albums? Let us know in the chat. Mine, I used to say all the time that mine favorite, because when I was a kid, Andy and Mom are watching and crafting. Oh my gosh, we got a whole family here crafting together. The family that crafts together
stays together.
But one of my favorite albums growing up was The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys Christmas. Mannheim Steamroller Collection.
I for some reason thought Kelly Clarkson was coming out with a new Christmas album. Did that not happen?
No, I think she did. Or maybe it was Jennifer Hudson, you thinking.
Oh,
Little Drummer Boy for King and Country.
Oh.
It's Anderson. My favorite Christmas album is Charlie Brown Christmas by Vince.
That's right.
Girardi. I always have to listen to Ray Confessi sing a Pentatonic. Sabrina Carpenter is launching.
Oh.
Can I do a sneak peek of our Christmas card?
Sure. Okay, so everyone, I did one side. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to just keep on going.
This is the third year Andrew and I have commissioned an artist to draw us as a famous Christmas movie. And this year, Andrew and I had the artist draw us as Peanuts characters.
Yes.
And here's our little card. They even got little Teddy in there too. How cute. Anyway, that's a little special sneak peek behind the scenes. Bing Crosby,
you guys.
David Bowie. We do that. Andrew and I do that one on karaoke.
Oh, yes.
I also love the new one, the Elton John and
Ed Sheeran
one. That's a
I have to say, though, my
one.
favorite is my all-time favorite Christmas album is Bing Crosby's Christmas album.
Classic.
It's just classic.
Classic.
It was also like the only album we had growing up, so it brings back memories, you know?
Nat King Cole's The Christmas Song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, White Christmas. Stevie Nicks. Ooh, I gotta listen to that.
I didn't know she had Christmas
Lost
song.
Christmas Eve music. Favorite movie, Hogfather, based on Tim Clancy book. Ooh.
Wait,
Never heard of
what?
that.
Dennis's favorite Christmas movie is Gremlins.
Yes, Gremlins.
Okay, everybody.
That heartwarming Christmas tale.
Yes. Okay, so here I am.
Also, we do like Bette Midler's Christmas album, Anna
Cool
Gasteyer.
Yule. Oh yeah,
Cool Yule.
Sugar and Booze is Anna
Sugar and
Gasteyer.
Booze,
So
that's a
good.
great one.
They both have like a very classic, like jazzy vibe
Mariah
to it.
Carey. So cute. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, everybody, I'm so glad that we did these together. I'm sorry if you had a little bit of trouble.
Muppets Christmas Carol, yes. Do you have any of the prior year cards to show? We do. I don't have
know
them
where
out,
they are.
but
Yeah.
We posted
You
them
can
on
find
our
them
Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cute, huh?
So
And
charming.
just look how cute they are when they're all clumped together. Now you can cut your paper into any size squares, so you can have different sizes as well. That will help kind of make everything look different. But I just think they're so charming. So charming.
Emmett Otter, yes.
I
Sorry,
need a
the
little
chat is
challenge,
going so
so it's
fast.
all good,
Puffy
yes.
origami star for the top. Oh, that'd be cute.
Oh, that would be so
Patty,
cute.
yes, Patty. These are so cute. Yes. So now we're going to jump into the box maker. I hope everyone kind of got the gist. You can, again, go back to the tutorial if you need to. We kind of have to move on just because we have a limited amount of time here. But if we get through this, we can do another quick one.
Okay, so let me go through this quickly. I'm just going to show you how to make a box. You better get your paper ready, Dennis, if you want to try to make
What is
another
my
one.
paper? Can I use this one?
You can absolutely use that one.
Oh,
Okay, so
Daddy's taking it.
this is the gifting board. It's really great. Now, I'm going to pick the size of my box that I want first. As you can see, they have very detailed instructions here. So you can pick out the height and the width first. And then you pick out the paper size. So this is the paper guide. As you can see, this little knob goes back and forth. And this will show you how big you want your paper to be. So I'm going to do a 10 by 10. And I'm going to be using a paper cutter. There we go. And of course, we love our Fiskars paper cutters just because they cut so evenly and like precisely. So you just line it up. I love this too because it's really easy to read. I'm going to do 10. Now with the box maker, you do want to try to be as precise as possible.
Susan said she needs a little challenge, so.
She needs, oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Sorry, I hadn't lined it up correctly. There we go. And then another 10. Here we go. You take that for me.
It's a nice cutter.
I know. Okay, so I just want to make sure everything's lined up. And then I'm going to line it up with this little piece right here. And it comes with this little scoring stylus. And also this extender.
Can't see it.
Here we go. I'm going to move it in like this.
Again, they're discontinuing these gifting boards. We love these so much. We've actually used these in a handful of our projects during these classes. But these are great if you have a small business or if you want to do like an advent calendar. So easy to make your own boxes, any shape, any size.
What I love about these two is like, I feel like we never have what we need, like box wise for like gifts. Do you know? Like we're like, there we go. So, you know, I feel like birthdays always creep up. So it's always nice to just have something that we can quickly make something. So there are these 3 scoring lines that you follow when you make this. And it's really easy and it's very repetitive. So you score the 3 lines and you punch and turn your paper and you do it again. You can either punch first and then score, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. And then let's see. What you really want to do is just make sure that everything is lined up evenly. And then take your stylus. You want to just keep on going. And what the score lines are going to do is they're going to help you shape the box.
I have another question for the chat here. Anybody have a holiday tradition that is different from others that we would be surprised to hear that you do?
Oh my goodness, I like that.
You know, whether it be like, we always actually have our Easter candy.
Yes.
Or something that, you know, isn't that traditional that we would say, wait, what?
Yeah.
Any traditions that you have with your family or by yourself that you do that is an unexpected tradition.
Yes.
That would surprise us.
I knew someone who would always watch horror movies with their family on Thanksgiving.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, then I'm going to flip my paper again.
Well, considering that I watched Gremlins on Christmas.
Yeah, but that's like a themed movie.
Yeah, I guess.
There we go. Keep on going.
Dana said, so cool. I didn't know this existed, but I need it. Decorating a bush with blue lights. We don't buy gifts for everyone. We just bring one gift and do a Chinese auction. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that sounds neat. And easy, which is nice. Okay, so now that I've used the punch on all my sides, I'm going to flip it over and then just go around and punch.
Die Hard movie on Christmas Eve. Tradition of walking in the new year. Love that.
And then one of my favorite things is they have a lock punch, which I'll show you. So you put the paper in here, and then it has this little divot where it locks, where you can lock the paper together.
Oh, Connie does the pickle. Love that. I feel like that's become such a popular thing now, the hide the pickle. Watching Hallmark movies. How do you keep the tree together? On Christmas Day, we have stockings that Santa fills for fur baby. Oh, a bearded dragon. So cute.
Okay, so then now I have all my folds. What's really great, you can see that everything looks symmetrical. I didn't miss any lines, which is pretty good. And then you fold everything together and it will come together. You just push these in.
Very cute. A lot of folding. A lot of folding this class.
Was a folding. This is, yeah.
What's this tool called? This is called the Fiskars Gifting Board. Not only can you make boxes, you can make envelopes and bows.
The bows are super adorable.
Yes, Kayla just shared the link. They have these at Michael's. You can find these online as well. But it's a really fun little nifty gadget to have.
Look how great this is. And then here's where the locking punch comes in, because then you can just put them together like that.
Debbie L said that's a good size for jewelry.
And then just put it in like this.
And what's so cute is that we did like a stacking thing. So these boxes were actually our base for our trees here. So you can see the little box. I think this would be so cute if you have a little advent calendar. And this, I just used double-sided tape to tape this, so it's a little flimsy, but it kind of just stays together.
I mean, how cute is this?
And then again, we did this one. It's a little smaller.
So you can pick the sizes you want, which is super fun. Very, very cute.
So,
all right, Dennis, are you going to try to make a tree in?
Yes, I'm going to try to make another tree very quickly before the end of the class. Again, thank you so much for all coming, for being here throughout the year. We have some regulars. Connie has been almost at every class this year. We appreciate you. And some others too. Write us in the chat if you have been to any of these classes before. Andrew will give you a shout out.
Yes, I will. And if you have a favorite class or craft, or if you have a type of craft you want to do
in next year, season,
because here we are, we're trying to think about what types of crafts we want to make in the new year with you. So if you have something like,
love that,
I don't know, we did a bookmaking class.
That did really well. We're thinking of maybe doing another little book for January, you know, for resolutions or just a little journal. We haven't come up with it yet. But the class has been scheduled.
This is my second class. Well, thank you. I'm always at your classes. Thank you, Debbie. Sarah, I try to attend every class. Thank you.
So again, we're just folding side to side. Now I'm going to flip it.
I love them all. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to flip it and I'm going to do corner to corner.
I love this.
You know, when you all sign up, when you show up, it helps us support what we keep doing here. And of course, to push one of our favorite brands, Fiskars, that we've been working with for now, I think 5 years, maybe even more.
We're so lucky. First one, and it was awesome. This is my first class. It was great. Yes, bookmaking, first class. Definitely be back. I want to do a bookmaking class. Okay. I've been to several of your classes. Thank you. We should do a Wizard of Oz themed craft, someone said.
Yes. But, you know, if I only had the knife.
We've been to all your classes. One of our favorites was the garland making class. Oh my gosh. I have been to all your classes. Let me see. Fiskars rocks.
I'm going to fold it again this way.
Uh-oh, Dennis can't talk and do it.
Wait. What am I doing?
My first class too. I'd like more origami. Well, thank you, Deb. Book folding.
You can actually, and you know, all of these classes are on Michael's YouTube page, and they're also on our blog, CraftyLumberjacks.com. So you can go back and you could see we do a lot of seasonal crafting. So you can see a lot of the projects that we've made throughout the year. And of course, they all have written tutorials and they all have video tutorials. So anytime you feel like getting crafty, you can. I'm going to pop it in the middle. And I'm going to push my corners together. So this is where Kathy messed up. Or sorry, you didn't mess up, but you had a little trouble. So we want to put the open side on the bottom. So this looks like a little Donald Duck talking thing. So it's a diamond. We want to put that side on the bottom so we have a corner at the top. And it's open on the bottom. And then we're going to fold our paper airplane.
How about an origami heart for Valentine's Day?
Oh, that's cute.
Ooh.
I don't know. We might have to leave the origami in the new year.
No.
I mean, in the old year.
Come on.
Were you all origami children? Like doing origami like in school? Like when you're young, kind of just doing all the things.
I would do like the football, you know.
The football, like the one you blow up, kind of? Or the one you
like the
flick.
one you just like flick. Yeah. Tessa said that we need to have a teddy.
A teddy craft.
Did we ever do a cat?
We did. We've done a handful.
I thought we had.
You got to look back at our blog, Tessa.
Okay, someone Ashley asked, are they replacing the discontinued box maker with something new? And Kayla responded, stay tuned. We have some new items coming to Michael's next year. That's right. I hear they have some really great new items, which is so nice. If you haven't noticed the Fiskars section, go and look. It's usually by the paper. They also have some stuff by the sewing. But they have so many cool things, and I know it's just gonna explode this coming year, which is really exciting.
Okay, so now I'm gonna open this up. I'm working one side at a time, and I'm holding this down. I'm gonna open this up, and then I'm gonna take my outside fold here, open this up with my fingers, And I'm gonna tuck this side in. I'm gonna tuck it in. She's getting cold. She's getting cold.
Debbie said, my son married a girl from Japan. I can't wait to show her my tree. That's awesome.
Ooh.
And then Kathy said, you guys got me more involved with origami. That's why I think that's why we pick origami. This has been like the second holiday origami tree we've done, because I do think it is nice.
We did the one for the card. Yes,
it is nice and a nice way to be interactive. You're absolutely
right.
And
like with a big impact with just little materials, which we love. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing on this side.
I'm going to show our tree from last year.
Andrew's getting the tree from last year. You can find this craft. We actually made this as like a DIY origami Christmas tree card. And the tree actually kind of came off the card, so it doubled up as a little ornament. How cute is that?
We always have this on our craft box. It's just, it's very
adorable?
Cute. That was last year's tree.
Okay, open it.
This is this year's tree.
Do this. Push it out. My top is all messed up. But that's it. That's it, y'all. That's it. Don't eat the paper, boo. I'm not going to eat the paper.
Seriously, my origami tree did not turn out well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, I think with a lot of crafts, it just takes a little moment, you know?
Yeah, sometimes sometimes like hard. You know, I've been trying to learn that Wicked dance for like weeks. And I still can't learn it.
Yeah. I fold my money when I give it as a gift. Debbie, I love that idea.
All right.
How do you search for your tree video from last year? You can look up probably like Crafty Lumberjacks Christmas tree origami card.
Yeah.
All right, we have a couple of minutes left.
We can kind of wrap it up.
Okay, should we wrap it up? I know you're.
Yeah.
He's in the zone. Oh, Kayla found it and left the link. Thank you, Kayla.
That one's really cute. We very rarely look back at our old videos because, you know, life.
I'm sorry if I missed this. Is there an alternative to the box you used? Well, you could use store-bought boxes if you want to put them on top.
Or like a little wood round or a wood block would be cute.
That'd be super cute. Or, you know, they really look just so cute on their own. We were kind of saying they would look so cute just on a plate if you were putting them
like grouping them together as a centerpiece.
Or like on everybody's plate for like the dinner table. Or if you're going to do a centerpiece or put them on your mantle, I think really it's about just having a handful of them, just so there's like multiples. It always creates a bigger impact.
Yeah, and Connie knows this, but anytime you make any of our crafts, we'd love to see them. If you want to send them to us, tag us, tag Michaels, tag Fiskars, and send it our way. We love to see when you make our projects. It makes our day. We have no joy in our life besides our cat.
Wow.
So when you make our crafts, it makes us so happy.
Wow. All right. Should we go to the other camera?
Yes. I'm almost done. Oh gosh, I'm not even in the thing. All right, let's get our giveaway thing flowing.
You can finish it.
We can switch. Dear. Hello.
Hi.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much. It's been a great year. With really a lot of fun crafts and projects and a lot of fun giveaways. We have one last giveaway of 2024. And in this giveaway, you are going home or getting, if you win,
the gifting board.
Take it away, Andrew.
The metal ruler.
A pair of Fiskars scissors.
And a bone folder. That is a great giveaway gift. Okay, so, you know, it is the season of giving. So instead of a trivia question, just send in your favorite Christmas song. That's it. There's no right or wrong. Just send in your favorite Christmas song and you will be entered into the giveaway. We will pick at random and we will reach out if you win.
Yes. Again, it's only open for people joining on this class now. And please send us your answers. DM Crafty Lumberjacks across social media, or you can email us your answers, craftylumberjacks@gmail.com. And then our assistant, Teddy, will get back to you.
Yes.
We hope you have a very merry and happy holiday.
Yes.
A happy new year. And we'll see you all in January.
Bye, everybody.
Happy holidays.